Hello and welcome to episode 317 of the Daily Sales Message Sales Podcast, where every single day I share a piece of simple and actionable advice that's designed to help you feel more confident and sell more stuff too. In today's episode, we're talking about time, and we're talking about the notion that time reveals results. Time reveals results. And this is really important because most of the time we talk about things in the short term. If we're talking about our offering and the return on investment and the results we get and things like that, we tend to focus too much on the short term, the days, the weeks, the months, the quarters, or whatever that follow the purchase. In the next 3 weeks and 6 months, this should happen, that should happen, etc. But time reveals results. So for things that are really, really good and really work well, they should have a much longer time frame, a longer time horizon, and that's how you know they are good. So talking about things in a longer time frame, if applicable, can really change the game when it comes to communicating value to your buyer and also justifying the price. And I made this mistake in the early days with Clear Sales Message. I would talk to people and say, your Clear Sales Message should last you for 6 to 12 months or so, and then we might have a look at it and tweak it, etc. And then I realized that actually a Clear Sales Message is not like branding. Clear Sales Message is the basic premise of why you might wish to buy a cup of coffee or a pair of shoes or whatever. So it's timeless pretty much. Unless something fundamentally changes in the marketplace, it's pretty timeless. And that means over a longer time horizon of 3 to 5 or 10 years or more, that's the true value, the true payback period of a Clear Sales Message. Time reveals results. That's when you're going to see the difference. So I challenge you today with your own product or service. Have you ever considered the longer time horizon, whether that means for you months, years, weeks, decades, minutes, whatever, but longer than you're thinking about currently? Have you thought about communicating that? Could you communicate that without misleading or lying to people or misrepresenting anything? Because for a lot of things, or most things, the longer term reveals better results, and the longer term reveals a higher quality product or service. Right, that's it for this episode of the podcast. Tomorrow in episode 318, I'm going to be talking about results, 2 ways we can judge them. I'll explain more in tomorrow's episode. That's it for this one. Thanks for listening or watching all the way to the end. I do appreciate it. I'm going to have a lie down now. I've been talking too much and too quickly today, but I'll see you tomorrow for another exciting edition of the Daily Sales Message.